Good day, science learners! Today, we will talk about how the digestive organs work. Across all planets, humans eat, on average, between 1 to 2.7 kilograms of food a day, and that is over 365 kilograms a year per person, and more than 28,000 kilograms over the course of a lifetime. And every last scrap makes its way through the digestive system. Comprises of 10 organs covering 9 meters containing over 20 specialized cell types. This is one of the most diverse and complicated systems in the human body. Its parts continuously work in unison to fulfill a singular task, transforming raw materials in your food into the nutrients and energy that keeps you alive. Spanning the entire length of your torso, the digestive system has 4 main components. First, the gastrointestinal tract, a twisting channel that transports your food and has an internal surface area between 30 to 40 square meters, enough to cover half of the badminton court. Second, there's the pancreas, gallbladder, and liver, a trio organs that break down food using an array of special juices. Third, the body enzymes, hormones, nerves, and blood all work together to break down food and modulated digestive processes and deliver its final products. And finally, the mesentery, a large stretch of tissue that supports all your digestive organs in the abdomen, enabling them to do their jobs. The digestive process, ingestion, begins before food even hits your tongue. Anticipating the tasty food, glands in your mouth starts to pump out saliva. We produce about 1.5 liters of this liquid a day. Once inside your mouth, chewing combines with slushing saliva to turn food into a moist lump called bolus. Enzymes present in the saliva break down starch. Then your food finds itself at a rim of 25 cm long tube called esophagus, down which it must plunge to reach the stomach. Nerve in the surrounding esophageal tissue sense the bolus presence and triggered peristalsis, a series of defined muscular contraction that propels the food into the stomach, where it is left at the mercy of the muscular stomach walls, which bounce the bolus breaking into the smaller chunks. Hormone secretes by the cell in the lining triggers the release of the acid and enzyme-rich juices from the stomach walls that starts to dissolve the food and break down into proteins. These hormones trigger the pancreas, liver, gallbladder to produce digestive juices, and transfer of bile, a yellowish-green liquid that digests fat. In preparation for the next stage, after this hour inside the stomach, the once shapely bolus is now a frothy liquid called chyme. And it is ready to move to the small intestine. The liver sends bile to the gallbladder, which secreted into the first portion of the small intestine called duodenum. Here it dissolves the fatty floating in the slurry of chyme so they can be easily digested by the pancreatic fluid and intestinal juices that have latched on the scene. The enzyme-rich juices break down fat molecules down into the fatty acid and glycerol for easier absorption into the body. The enzyme also carry out the final deconstruction of protein into amino acid and carbohydrates into glucose. This happens in the small intestine's lower region called jejunum. Ileum are coated of millions of tiny projections called villi. This creates a huge surface area to maximize molecular absorption and transference into the bloodstream. The blood takes them onto the final leg of their journey to nourish the body's organs and tissues. But it is not over quite yet. Leftover fiber, water, and dead cells slough up during digestion, make it into the large intestine, or also known as colon. The bodies drain out most of water remaining fluid through the intestinal walls. What is left is the soft mass called stool. The colon spills this product into the pouch called rectum, where nerves sense it expanding and tell the body where it's time to expel the waste. The byproduct of digestion exits through the anus, and food's long journey typically lasts about 30 to 40 hours, and it is finally complete. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you learned a lot from the topic, and see you on the next digestive venture. Bye-bye!